Hi, Steph's Middle School Souffle, and I have... Introduce yourself.
Her son, Silas.
Yep, and he's going to be a 7th grader, and he's going to help me out with this episode. Um, so we're talking about 7th grade, 12 and 13-year-olds today. First of all, I want to say thank you, Tunny, my Amazon rugby friend, and she's a network spinal practitioner, and she believes in the holistic self and self-improvement and being healthy. So, Tawny, with your donation, I went to get some football, some soccer balls, some chalk for outside because, mind you, some of us teachers, we still have outside duties that you might not know of. Like I do recess also, and I bring my own equipment a lot of times. Sometimes it gets lost. Sometimes it get ruined. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know. It just disappears, or some other kid forgot to return it. So I write my name on it. So there it is. My name, Helmer, 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 Helmer. I bought underwear for girls, and I will give that to the nurse. And I got a whole bunch of pants. Yeah, that'll go to the nurse also because your age group, 6th and 7th grade, a lot of times, um, you go into recess and then you rip your pants or fall on things, slip on mud.
No, you get holes in your knees.
Holes in your knees, and then you go to the nurse, and then you're bleeding, and yeah, that's what happens in middle school. So nurses are always looking for some type of middle school donations. Again, middle school gets forgotten quite a bit. So if your kids have nice but used clothes, that's a great place to give to middle schoolers, to give to the nurse office. So this episode is on 7th grade. This is my Series 3 summer and fall preparation. Next episode will be 6th grade, and then I'm going to talk about extracurriculars and after school, and Silas is going to help me with that in 2 more episodes. So I always start with this, parents. Who were you in 7th grade? I want you to think of yourself as either age 12 or 13. Who were you? All right, so I'm going to ask Silas right now. It's 2022. Silas, how would you got shoes here, and I've gotten some shout outs from men saying shoes for boys are a must at this age. They agreed with you. Fashion is a little harder as far as picking out clothes. Actually, you just pick out athletic clothes, but the shoes are well needed, so thank you. Tell me a little bit about who you think you are.
I'm Grandma.
Okay, so he's not lost that slaves. He's actually got some good comedy. He's super hilarious, and this is his character.
So yeah, you guys see that purple character in that picture over there with me in the hat? Yeah. That's me, Grandma.
Okay, and his dad is...
My dad's Grover, and my mom's Emma. I was born in segregation.
Yeah, we've been reading Born a Crime and Apartheid right now.
And my mom's red.
Okay,
yeah,
stop. So he's developed a character. He loves... Stop. We like Trevor Noah. Born a Crime is a really good book, so if you haven't read it, go check it out. All right, so in 7th grade, so you didn't tell me who you were. You're funny.
Definitely.
Yeah, you like structure though too.
You didn't ask Grandma.
Okay. So you asked, I interviewed you too. You're excited for seeing your friends?
Yep.
A lot of friends. Friends. Mm-hmm.
I can stay up later? Haha, El Bozo.
You said that though. You said being 13 and watching PG-13.
What?
PG-13.
I watch rated R movies with Dad. And movies.
Not with me. Oh, busted, Terry. You're busted.
You already knew that.
Nah, I would not watch that with you.
You didn't know we were watching.
Okay, stop. Okay, staying up later because you'll be a teenager. You're gonna be a teenager in October. You're nervous, and you say you're not nervous about anything. Like most 7th graders, they cover that up. I'm not scared.
Not nervous.
Okay, so what else do you want from me or Dad during this school year? What helps you?
Take down that! My checklist. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
And
no, what else do you need?
Why did you put that up there?
We're going to get to the bedroom in a second, okay?
No! You can't just go looking through my bedroom. Ask me before you do something that involves
I'm going to
me.
talk about that. I'm
Okay.
going to talk about it, okay? All right. I'm still going to have academic expectations for you, and I'm going to correct you sometimes. Anyways, all right. Yardsticks. This is my main book, 13-year-old. It says, today I'm a teenager. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. This is from, again, Yardsticks. Go buy it at a used bookstore or buy a new one. It's helped me a lot as a teacher and a parent. Also, being a parent of you has helped me be a better teacher because now I can go through it with you and see what happens. Life at 13 can be boring and gromo. It can be exciting. It can be frightening. It can be confusing. Most of the time, it does not seem quite confusing to both 13-year-olds as well as parents and teachers. 13-year-olds, you, are excited about the possibilities of the teenage years. Turning 13, they express excitement about new freedoms and informal rites of passage, going to the mall just with their friends, hanging out, having more control over telephone time, being at an older level school, often with or near high schoolers, having harder subjects such as algebra. Although their excitement at these developments is genuine, 13-year-olds can often be withdrawn, sensitive about their schoolwork as well as their physical appearance. Tentative and hesitant, they desperately need supportive teachers who gently encourage risk-taking in their classrooms. So 7th graders, and I've taught 7th graders, I'm going through it as a parent right now. Middle school, all middle school, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, I don't know what your middle school is, but the whole life skills, there's 2, organization and time management. 7th graders, though, get more homework than 6th graders do. It's going to start to build.
I didn't get any homework in 6th grade.
You're right, you didn't. A lot of 6th graders are not giving as much homework because you're just learning how to handle so many teachers, so many classrooms, transitions. This year, you've already gotten that, so they're going to add on more now, more responsibility. 12-year-olds, high energy, physical development, much needed rest. They might have a growth spurt, menstruation. Food's important. Phy-ed and sports valued. 13-year-olds, skin problems emerge. We kind of noticed that a little last night. Hygiene's a key issue. Girls, 95% of mature height and average girl. Menstruation has begun for boy. For most boys, the voice changes begin. I don't think I've recognized any of that in you yet. No, not Gromo. You haven't even started smelling yet, so I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it.
Why are you?
Okay.
What are you so excited?
Well, I'm as excited too. He likes the smell.
Okay. I am, because it's my rites of passage as a parent until you stink, okay?
Why?
All right, so this is another thing.
Just wait.
For females, being 13 is directly connected to both excitement and apprehension about physical changes, their own developing sexuality and interest shown in them by older adolescent males. Males, on the other hand, are just beginning to experience signs of puberty at this age. Growth of body hair, genital changes, nocturnal emissions, or other signs of male adolescence emerge as early as 11 in some, but the majority of males will not experience this until 14 or 15. And I felt this line is important. Nowhere on the developmental continuum is there greater physical and emotional separation. Nowhere on the developmental continuum is there greater physical and emotional separation between human beings of the same age than between males or people with a lot of testosterone and females or people with a lot of estrogen at 13. That's biology. It's a pretty uncomfortable time. So, 13-year-olds or 12-year-olds, social, enthusiastic, and impulsive. You're still 12. You still do some of these things. Will initiate own activity. This morning, he tried to put the projector together by himself.
I did. It worked. My friends are down there playing Minecraft right now.
Yep.
I'm waiting.
And so, again, that feeds into the friends thing. I truly believe in friends, having a lot of social interaction. Sometimes structured, sometimes not structured. Unstructured social time is amazing for this age group. You appear secure, but...
I am secure.
No, you are not.
Yes, I am.
Okay, peers are more important than teachers. You're going to enter this area, though. 12s? This is my hypothesis.
Oh, no.
Even age group, even ages, 12, 14, whatever, 8, 10, 12, 14. They seem happier, more outgoing. This is my hypothesis.
They're on drugs.
9,
Drugs.
11, stop. 13, 15, they tend to go back in their shell. Or they're moodier. And this year, I am entering odd numbers. So, flaring anger, touchy, moody. You asked me for help with the projector. And all of a sudden, your tone was like...
Because you were telling me things that I already knew. You were like, this is the power cable.
So we, with the projector, he initiated the activity himself, then asked for help. My suggestions, he was not feeling at the time and gave me tone. So I said, no, you're on your own. And then walked away and gave you space. And then you figured out yourself. And then you asked for help again. And then you were better, right? Because we talked about the tone. So, yes. Space. Give space at this time. Correct. And give space. Correct them and give space. Please stop. Parenting tips. Okay. Here we go. More freedom, but more personal responsibility. So for you, entering 7th grade, I want to know who your friends are. Terry and I seldom ever, unless it's a couple neighbor boys, I don't know, we do not allow your friends in the house without us here. Especially in 8th grade. Continue on with the planner. We're going to continue on with this planner and school routine. Even when they give you attitude, it's the expectation.
That's all I need to know.
Continue with family traditions. We're almost done. And teach and model personal responsibility over and over again, over and over again, over and over again. And I would say this is the age where they learn from each other the most. So give them an after-school club or an in-school club and make it an expectation.
Yeah, because last year she made me do Glee Club.
We're going to talk about that in 2 episodes. 2 episodes, we're going to talk about Glee Club with Silas. It'll be highly entertaining.
No,
but what I've known... Okay, so here's what I read from the book that's going to help you.
Still, why'd you put those posters up?
Okay, listen. I learned my lesson. Okay. So with fish, Silas likes to fish a lot. He's great at fishing, okay? So my grandfather was too. Jim Evenson, that's his fish, his northern. And so I thought it would be great to put these posters up in Silas's room of the lakes we live around. I got him a poster, Fishes of Minnesota, and I hung up on the mirror. And I thought it was a good idea, but how did you feel?
Like...
You were angry at me.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because you put something up without asking me. Like you put up all those things.
Yeah, so I didn't ask Silas. I just went and changed his room a bit, and I guess this is a new behavior for me. You've never mentioned anything before about that, but like this year, this summer, it's like, hands off my room. This is my room. So here's what I read. The room at 13 is a defining space. It provides a clear line of demarcation in the family. It says, I am here, but I'm moving out. I am here, but I am separate. I'm here, but look who I am now. Beginning at 13, if not earlier, teenagers' room often interesting developmental indicators as a teen designs and redesigns to reflect their identifications, if not their identity. But this does not say that I still, like, this is all your power. It's not. You have responsibilities. If this is going to be your responsibility, it says here, then you can do your own laundry. Then you better be dusting and vacuuming your room. I'm not going to say, your room's a mess, pick it up. You're going to do it. On your own. That's what it's saying that I should do. Yes. And right now it's a mess. So you can have it be embarrassing for your friends.
Because you made me put out my school stuff.
Well, your clothes.
It's just clothes. That's all.
Okay. So with greater freedom, what? More responsibility. You're at that age, kind of.
What? Were you
Okay.
picking up that line from the Spider-Man movie we watched?
Yep, in the Bible. It's awesome. Okay, those 2. As a 7th grade teacher, so I'm going to end there. I would allow socialization, friends, encourage after school activities and in clubs. We'll continue with academic expectation. I know you want to get with your friends because I believe in friends.
No, I'm
good
saying
friends.
hurry up because the time's
So
running out.
subscribe, share, talk to your 7th graders, visit with them. But yes, friends are important. Okay, bye.